Penthouse.
Yeah, what's wrong with the deal we got?
They all know where he lives, and now you do as well. Jiggy Jaguar. Coming to you from JiggyJaguar.com.
Blueberry muffin.
The man. What are you insane? The myth.
Hey, where are the white women at?
The legend.
I told you never trust a monkey.
Jiggy Jaguar.
A drizzly day at the pond with a chance to see a real star of the program in action.
The #1 talk show host on the net, and the ratings prove it. From Asia to Canada.
Do you want to know the difference between our show and that other show? We're not douchebags.
At 1-866-763-1242.
I got jiggy with it.
On the Jiggy Jaguar radio show.
As far as I'm concerned, I think you ought to put your face in Joe and make jackass cookies.
Ladies and gentlemen, he may dress a little funny, and his hairstyle may be 10 years old, but my God, what a voice. Introducing your host for this evening.
Yes, 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 indeed. Thank you, Gallery. Thank you much. It is the world-famous Jiggy Jaguar show. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, we're going to do a little game this hour called Compare and Contrast. As we contrast the Smoky Hills Public Television Auction with the 2010 Community Access Television of Salina, Inc. Spring Auction. I am, of course, your host, Mr. Jigman Freud, the Admiral of Alliteration, the Rush Limbaugh of Internet Talk Radio, and the Psycho Pervert from Hell. Yes, the Psycho Pervert from Hell. Not a Psycho Pervert from Hell, the Psycho Pervert from Hell. Get it right. Felony Cat Lady. Oh, and coming up after this broadcast will be a special edition of the brand new radio program Jack-Off Tales. We're gonna be, or Jack-Off Talk, I don't know what it is. It's time for another edition of Jack-Off Talk with Don Penis. Joined this week by his special guest, Harry Balzania. We've got, the Italian guy. If I ever got to be a shock jock radio guy on, like, satellite radio, I want to be Harry Balzania, the Italian guy. That is, you know, I ought to legally change my name to Harry Balzania. Just for that, sir, we're going to have to card you. Well, see, I never get carded, because I don't buy anything like beer or anything. Wheezy YSL offered me a beer yesterday. I love these rappers. Here's some bud. Here's some beer. I made the rapper sound like Larry for a second. I want some beer, Jiggy! Don't give me beer, I'll clear this place out! I would have loved to get some flip video footage of him when he got drunk at Maggie Mae's at one time and clear the whole place out. I would have loved to video that. It's the only time in the world that Larry D was tough. Gallery, what do you think of Larry D? You like Ninja Larry, Gallery? Come on, Gallery. Tell me you like Ninja Larry, because if you don't, I don't know what I'll do. I'll do something. The Gallery. Where's the Gallery? I was figuring the Gallery was going to jump in there and do something. Oh, there they are. A little slow on the uptake today. I think they had too much of that herbal potpourri, as they call it. Herbal potpourri? What? I know, it's pot. Okay, the thing is, we've got, oh, speaking of, as everyone knows, I am very, very poor. And I have basic cable. Very basic cable. And I was watching, last Sunday, I was flipping around the channels, and they had on MSNBC. They've of course added the news channels to basic cable. I guess maybe they've gotten some complaints, you know, not enough liberal indoctrination on regular cable. So they added MSNBC, and they had my favorite program of all time on MSNBC on last Sunday, and that is To Catch a Predator. I love this show. We've talked about To Catch a Predator on this show I don't know how many times. Oh, come on, I gotta find that sound effect. There it is.
I can't control my rooney level.
I love To Catch a Predator. To Catch a Predator is great. If you've never seen the show, the concept is they lure these pervs to this house in the middle of nowhere. Usually Florida, usually somewhere like that. And they drive for hours. They drive for like 2 hours. And then when they show up, Chris Hansen comes out of nowhere and confronts them. And they are usually, when he asks them what they're doing there, they give him a litany of excuses. I'm here to mentor the child. I'm here to see a friend. I'm here to... I don't know why I'm here. I don't know why I'm here. You drove 2.5 hours and you don't know why you're here? Are you an idiot? and it's some of the greatest shit you've ever seen. They have these little girls or little boys, and they pose as, you know, not legal kids, basically. We'll just say that. I don't have a flashy term for it on this show. So they bring him in, and then Chris Hansen goes in and he talks to him, and then he asks them. He tells them, well, if you don't have anything else to say, you're free to leave. So they leave, and they usually get nailed out in the parking lot. The cops take them down. They had one on last week, which very terrifying. It's not really terrifying. It was kind of morbid, I guess. This guy shows up to molest this little boy and brings his little boy with him. What are they going to do? Play with the sandbox? And then Danny and the special friend are going to go inside? I don't know. I don't know. They got that kid out of there as quick as possible, and then they took down that old perv. But it's a great show. You're gonna get a chance. Check out To Catch a Predator, or get on the YouTube, as they say, and check out To Catch a Predator. But ladies and gentlemen, it is now time. Yes, get around your TVs. Get around your, I don't know why you would get around your TV, because we're a radio show. Get around your televisions. I said it again. Get around everywhere you need to get around, because ladies and gentlemen, toot toot. Oh, it's time for everybody's favorite. We're packing up, and we're heading to the last train to Awesometown. Come on, won't you? Oh, it's not wrong. It's the short version. I wanted the long